Hi to all you beautiful artists out there. If you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Donna at Face Paints For You, and today I'll be showing you how to do a one-stroke leopard face painting design. And don't forget, stick around until the end of the video if you want a chance to enter the giveaway. But for now, let's get straight into the tutorial. Okay, so I start off by grabbing a petal sponge and loading it up with my white diamond effects. And with a dabbing motion, I start to do the muzzle area. Now, as you can see, Holly opens her mouth, and that is because normally I always ask them to open the mouth, as this is an amazing trick not to get any paint on the bottom lip. So when you're doing the muzzle area, just try to think of it a bit like a triangle with rounded edges. And when you get to the top, in between the eyebrows, just try and do it slightly with a lighter hand, just to do that wispy hair effect. Then I grabbed my 1-inch angle brush from the face painting shop and I loaded it up with a Bespoke Sally and Lynch 1-stroke. That goes from lighter to darker brown, and in the middle it has some gold. Just imagine doing half a circle on the eyelids. So all I did is from the inner corner of the eye, turned my brush round to the outer corner, and I did exactly the same on the opposite side. Then here, still with the same brush, I go to the middle of the forehead and I start to do some zigzag brush strokes. And as you can see, I curve them all in different directions and do them all in different sizes. After doing that zigzag fur effect in the middle of the forehead, all I do is a curved line to join it on top of the eye, and then I also do that on the opposite side. Then here you see me go to the middle of the eyebrow and pull a slightly slanted line going outwards, and then slowly curve it round to do the ear. And I do again exactly the same on the opposite side. Then here I go under the eye and I start to do that zigzag fur effect again. And as you can see, whilst I'm doing this, I start to curve my brush round, so the zigzag brush strokes start to curve as we want it to go quite tight under the eye. And then as I'm getting closer to the muzzle area, I do them a lot smaller and a lot tighter. Then I flip my brush round to the lighter side of the brush and fill in any empty areas that need filling in. As you can see, I do try and keep the design quite tight in the middle of the face, quite close to the eyes. And I do this because I think it really makes it look cute. And of course, by doing this, it would mean that you have less spaces that you would need to fill in. And of course, if the child's face is smaller, I would advise you to use a smaller brush, maybe like a 3/4 inch. Then I grabbed my low Cornell round brush number 3, loaded it up with my white diamond effects and did 2 teeth right on the sides of the mouth. Then I grabbed my 3/4 inch angle brush from the face painting shop and I loaded it with a 1-stroke from the Sally and Lynch 1-stroke palette from before, and it has white, silver, grey and black, and this is optional of course, but I really like it because as you can see, when I outline the muzzle area, it gives it that gradient natural shadow effect. And then with the darker side of the brush, I drag in 2 lines on both sides. Then this is optional too, but with my medium filbert brush from the face painting shop, I take some brown from the 1-stroke that we used at the start, and I start to do some uneven patches, some smaller and some bigger. Again, I do that just because I think it gives the design a bit more character. Then here I grabbed my low Cornell round brush number 4 and loaded it up with my black diamond effects. And I started to pull a straight line from under the nose down to the lip. And very slowly, as I got closer to the lip, the line gets thicker. And as I get on top of the lip, I push my brush down. Then from the middle, I pull a straight line going to both corners of the mouth. Then from the corners of the mouth, I pull a line up outlining the muzzle area on both sides. And I pull it up all the way near the inner corners of the eyes. It didn't really need it, but I just thought to give it a bit more depth. plus it makes it stand out a little bit more. But of course, if you are in a rush, it can be optional. Then here I outlined both teeth. Then here with the same brush, I started to fill in the nose. But don't forget, as it's a cat, keep the nose really small and tight at the tip of the nose. A quick tip, it's always best, if you're not sure, to have a look at a realistic picture of a tiger, leopard or a cat. Well, any animal or design that you're doing. But trust me, it will really help you out. Then here, still with the same brush, I loaded it up really well with that Black Diamond FX, as that is the best way you can get the perfect dots. And over the lines we did before, I started to do a row of descending dots, so from bigger to smaller ones. And then where we did the patches earlier on, I start to do the leopard spots, and I do that by doing a backward C or a bit like a horseshoe, and I do it wobbly, I don't do it perfect. And the outer ones, normally I do them a little bit bigger, and as it goes in towards the middle of the face, I do it slightly smaller. Then here, as you can see, I go inside the ears, push my brush down and then do a curved line. And then I go back to where I pushed my brush down and do a few flicks with my brush. And that's just to give it a bit of a wispy hair effect. Then still with the same brush and still with Black Diamond FX, I draw a line as close as possible to her eyelashes, a bit like eyeliner. And I flick it out twice, and that's just to give her some nice big eyelashes. I only normally do this on girls and not on boys, and of course only if they're comfortable with me doing this. Then here I grabbed my Low Cornell round brush number 3, loaded it up with White Diamond FX, and I went back to the ears and started doing some wispy lines flicking outwards, just as if it has a few white wispy hairs coming out of the ears. Then here with the same brush, I go down to the muzzle area and I start to give the leopard a few whiskers. And I do this by doing a few wispy curved lines in white and black, flicking out from the dots we did. By the way, if you find it difficult to do some really thin wispy lines, what I would recommend you to do is to use a liner brush, as it will really help you out. Now this is completely optional. It just brings your design to an extra level, and this is Global FX glitter gel, and it has a precision tip so you can do really nice precise glitter work. And all I do is put a little bit inside each leopard spot, and you will see at the end it absolutely looks amazing, and it just gives it just that extra touch. But if not, of course, you could always just spritz some glitter all over the design and it'll still look amazing. And that's it. This is how I do my one-stroke leopard face painting design. Okay guys, so if you have got this far in the video, well done, and trust me, you will not regret it. And that's because I wanted to say a massive thank you to all my subscribers, anyone that has liked, commented and watched my videos, and to show you how much I appreciate it and how thankful I am. One lucky subscriber will have the chance to win a brand new Matterson Fresh Water Rinse Well, 3 Low Cornell round brushes number 2, 4 and 6, a Global FX holographic silver glitter gel, an American Body Art glitter cream, 3 global colours, purple, teal and pink. So if you'd like the chance to win this giveaway, all you need to do is be subscribed, have your notifications on, like this video and comment done. If you do want to enter the giveaway, please don't forget to do it as soon as possible, as the giveaway does end on the 29th of February 2020. And of course, anyone can enter. So good luck, and I'll see you in my next video. Happy painting!